Hello everyone, thanks for joining me on this video today. I'm going to show you how to use StackIdeas EasyBlog 6, which is the software that I'm now including in any websites with the blog where clients have got this on their site and they need access to it. So if you've been given a login and password by me, you can navigate to your blog page or news page or whatever we've called it for yourself, and on what I'm going to refer to as the blog toolbar, which is the section along the top of your page here. On the right hand side we've got a sign in icon, which if we click will pop up a login box for the details that I've sent across. Put those in and click on to sign in, and you'll see some new icons appear at that stage, which includes a plus button to create a new post. If we click that one, drops down and you want to click on blog post on the menu that pops up. From there, we're going to get asked what type of post we're going to start with, and I'm always going to recommend we start with a blank post. The templates tend to be full of stuff we want to take out, so as soon as we click on blank post, we're into the editor where we can start to create things ourselves. So in absolutely straightforward terms, it gives you an idea here of what you can do and what you need to put in. So we can click into the blog title and literally type into here our new blog post. It's given us a text box by default. If we want one at the top, we literally click onto that text, and here we can add any text we wish at this point in time. I'm going to spell that correctly for you while that's watching. On the right hand side, we can look at the post details, so we can, if we need to, we can set a publish date in the future so that this post won't display to anybody until they visit us after that time and date. We can set an unpublished date as well, so if we want this post to disappear off the website for visitors, we can set the date and the time and minutes as well on there when this post will stop being displayed. If your blog has been set up with some categories, we can select from them down below. You do need to be aware you've always got to have one selected, so we can't deselect one. We have to have at least one blog category assigned initially, so if you want to add it to a different one, tick that first, then untick it. But you are also welcome to tick multiple categories as well to have this blog post show up if we're using it in multiple places on your website as well. In the middle, we've also got the SEO tab. So if you want to set custom page titles, canonical link if you want one, meta description and any keywords, although generally speaking I would advise keywords we don't add. Google and others just ignore those now because they're getting so spammy. And then we've got blocks. Now, blocks are what we use to add extra features to the page. So right in the middle of the page at the top, the little stacked square icon is the blocks section. If I click that one, it pops up on the right hand side to let me look at the things I can add to the blog post. So at the top we've got some of the standard ones. We can add another text block if we want to. Might want to add an image or a video. So if I click on the image one, click it once, and then I need to just let go of the mouse buttons and move my cursor into the editing section. And wherever I click now, if you see my mouse as I move around, it lets me drop the image into that position on the page. So if I drop it on the right hand side there, it automatically splits the column, and we can now get an upload box where we can either just directly upload a picture from our PC, browse existing uploads, or enter a URL to an image as well. So if I'm going to choose one from my PC, now I'm going to click the upload button, and that's going to let me look at my PC for an image that I might have on there. So I'm just going to pick one of, I don't know, what have I got? This one from recently that I've used on social media. On the right hand side, if we want to, we can change the alt text, we can set an image caption, we can change the alignment. It will resize this automatically for us as well to fit the space. Whatever you want to do, we can then go back in, for example, and say, right, let's put some text underneath there. So I'm going to go back up to the text block. Again, single click, let go. And then I'm going to put that, I'm going to click now where it says drop blocks here, click, and it will drop that text section beneath it, and we can add some more text here as we want to. We've got loads of other blocks. Some of the most popular ones I suspect will be things like the video one. So where it says video, I don't want that one. If you've got a YouTube or a Vimeo video, you want to scroll down a little bit more and choose the embeddables. So we can add content in here from any of these platforms. So if I click the YouTube one, for example, and I'm going to drop it beneath the text block on the left, it's going to give me a URL link. So I need to go to YouTube and actually view the video I want to embed. And then I would copy from the address bar at the top, right click and copy the URL. And it's going to look like the grey one it's got in the background. www.youtube.com/watch equals, and I will be able to just right click in there and do paste, and it will pop the URL in. Click the embed video button and that video will now pop up on the page there for you to show into the post. There's plenty more blocks in there. There's ones for almost anything you want to do. You can have inline PDFs, galleries, file download buttons, all sorts, buttons, links, whatever you want. So you can build a very comprehensive page onto your blog from there and make that available to people that want to read it. The other important thing that I always advise to add is a post cover. This is what will be used on the website front end. So if I look at my blog page on my own website as an example, the post cover is the image that gets shown in the grid. So these images here are the post covers. If we don't add one, it basically just puts a grey background and a holding image in, which doesn't look quite as nice to show off. So to set the blog post cover, middle icons at the top, we've got an image icon, which if we click it, we can again either browse media that we've already uploaded and choose one, or if we're in there, we can also then do uploading within it, or we can just click upload and again just pick an image and double click it and it will add it in to there. We can set a caption if we want to, same as we can before, and once we've done that we just need to click off that section. That one is actually already there. To double check, you can click the icon again, you'll see the post cover that it's set and that's in there. If we've got it wrong, you'll see this red one that says remove post cover. We can click that one, it'll take it out. I might want to browse media again, I can click it, or if you also spotted on there, we can set the post cover as a video. And again, a little bit like YouTube, Vimeo, we need to paste the URL from watching the video into that box. Click the tick box and away you go. So for this instance, I'm just going to browse the media, select an image I've already got, bottom right hand side, select again. Once I've chosen that and it's set, I can click off there. And as soon as now on the right hand side I click the publish button, that will make the post live on the website. And I'm going to do this, but I'm also going to take it off again because I don't want this, not just an example post. So I'm going to publish. I'm going to publish it now. It will go away, save that to the website content. Just taking its time today for some reason. I think me trying to do all this at once. So there we go, it's told us now the post is published on our website. If I go back to my blog page and reload it, you will see that that blog post is now the first one in the list. Now once you're logged in, I'm just going to go back and I'm going to click on that little back icon there, which will get us out of there, back to the main blog page. So when you're logged in, you'll see a few more things as well there. So you can manage all of these posts. You can literally go back and click the pencil icon to edit them. So if I click on there and click the pencil, I can edit it, I can trash it, I can archive it. I'm going to trash that one, I don't want it there, it's just an example post. So that one's gone. I can now, if I click on my little avatar where the login button was and it drops down, I can now manage and click on that one and I can manage previous posts, pending posts, I can manage anything to do with what we've got on there. So if I want to just manage posts, for example, it will now show me a list of all the posts on the website to save me having to scroll through them on the front end. I can click again. Any of these, if I hover over them, I can select whether I want to view it, unpublish it, feature it. I can tick that icon on the top. I can bulk action and select trash and apply, copy, all sorts of things in there. And again, I've still got my new post one on there as well. And when I'm finished, you don't have to log out. It's entirely up to you. It will time you out after a short while of inactivity anyway. But if it's a shared PC, certainly click on your icon again, log out, and it will drop you back onto the blog page where you can log in again if you want, or click the home icon and we're back to where we started from. So there we go, a few things to use there when you're creating your posts. If you want anything answered, if you want any questions answered on how to do things with it at all, just get in touch with me direct. If you're one of my clients, you'll know how to do that. I hope that was useful for you. Thank you. Bye bye.